name is Benny Chagaloff, and you're watching Skinny News. As you know, typhoon season has just begun, and the Pacific has recently been hit with devastating typhoon known as Mangkhut. It had recently hit Guam and Rota with devastating winds of up to 104 miles per hour and gusts of up to 125. It has recently crossed the Philippine Sea and out of the Pacific Ocean and is now hitting the northeastern coast of the Philippines, particularly the area of Bagao, Cagayan. Tropical Storm Mangkhut first started as tropical depression named TD26W. The storm wasn't forecasted to gain enough energy to become a typhoon, but as the weather is unpredictable, the storm strengthened to a Category 3 hurricane as it hit Guam and a Category 5 typhoon as it hit the PI. The formation of a typhoon first starts off with the formation of normal rain clouds. The water evaporates, and since it is warm and moist, it travels upwards to where it meets cold air. Then the vapor condenses and forms clouds. In an active system, the clouds turn into clusters of thunderclouds. When the cloud meets a low-pressure area, the warm waters, typically over 26 degrees Celsius, join together and are the key ingredient to turn ordinary clouds into typhoons. Convergent winds also help the movement of warm air upwards and contribute to the circulation of the typhoon. When organized circulation, the system turns into a tropical depression. When the depression drifts over to areas with exceptionally warm water, the circulation increases and the depression forms into a typhoon. And when the conditions are exceptionally ideal, the typhoon begins to spin faster, creating an eye.
Hi, my name is Nicholas. As the storm started to come to Guam, many things have started to present themselves. In various locations of the island, flooding has started to become a problem. Flooding has become more worse because many people had to go inside and take shelter. They also started to build up and even crack up some bridges. Power was another concern on the island. Most of the island did not have power for up to 6 days. Most of the power up north has been turned on because their priority is the hospital and places for people to work at. In the south, it wasn't much of a priority, even though we have suffered 6 days without power. After the duration of the storm, on Wednesday, some schools have opened, most private schools. On Thursday, more of the public schools opened. And then on Friday, the only schools in the south that opened were Notre Dame and Southern. Then on Monday, all schools will be open.
Hi, I'm Madeline Guzman.
And I'm Deisha Kirwa, and here are some ways you can prepare for a typhoon. You should make sure that you have enough food, water, and gas, especially for your cars in case of an emergency, or if you happen to have a generator. You should also charge up all your things, especially portables and phones, especially if you need to make an emergency call. Ways to secure your home are to put shutters on your windows, or another good alternative is plywood. You should also make sure you store as much things as possible, especially if they're easily blown away by these strong winds. Ways you can keep yourself busy during this storm are do things like play cards, read books, go on your phone if you have extra percentage, or play board games. Things you can do after the storm is, clean up, like rake the leaves, get rid of stuff that flew into your lawn, and all that. So, to you, Maddie.
I'm sorry, I'm parched. Okay, so with me, I'm going to talk to you about something pretty different from her. We're going to talk about how everything went down during the Typhoon Mangkhut here on Guam. The social media part, So, I'm pretty sure you've all heard of the troll on Twitter and Instagram, Typhoon Mangkhut. He has been doing so many things in making the typhoon fun, interesting, and just something to laugh at, making us keep busy, happy, relaxed during the typhoon. Keep our mind off the tragic, not so tragic thing we were expecting. So, one one of the things he did were when he was talking about Janessa Quake and what's their names? I'm sorry.
Tsunami McKenna and Janessa Quake
Their names.
from the disaster team.
Yes. So, he showed them how they got nothing on him. They couldn't take him out. They couldn't do anything. He was superior, right? So, he really showed them. And then he also just replied and kept in contact with everyone who was responding to all of the things he was posting. He was very funny. I loved his sarcasm. But then, sadly, I actually talked to him myself, and it was depressing. I got rejected by a typhoon. Have you gotten rejected by a typhoon, Disha?
He said he'd take my dog.
No. He said he'd rather take the dog than me.
Still, that's my dog.
Yeah, okay, I admit, dogs are cuter than me. Okay. Another thing that you would see going on in social media is the whole thing with slippers. Basically, to describe how the storm was nothing compared to us and how good we could secure our things. You saw people taping their slippers to the ground, and then you'd also see it get to the point where they chain their slippers to the ground, and then, sadly, it got to the point where someone taped their dog to the ground. I feel so bad for that dog. The dog did not deserve that. And then, another thing going around on social media was the pictures of the storm that you always saw on TV. Many people had their own perception of the photo. They thought it looked like different things in the eye of the storm. Some people thought it was a dude flexing. That was cringy. Others thought it was Jesus and his breath blowing towards the devil. And then there were also one more, which was a mother caring for her child, her baby child. And that's basically majority of the things you saw on social media, besides everyone snapping, you know, the hard winds and the rain. But yeah. And that's all we have today on our cast of Skinny News. Signing out with Madeline Guzman and
Desha Kirigwa.
have a good day.
Are you recording? Ready, everybody?
You love dogs, Desha? Do you love dogs?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Chat Money Benny. Storm strengthened to category.
Aaliyah.
Alive. Never mind. I was just kidding. I am Benito with my partito. I didn't see
I'm Aaliyah.
Your name!
5,
Yoga.
4.
No,
That's
don't do that.
right.
One. Here, because I'm the one who's actually drinking.
I was actually gonna drink.
You can ask for her drink. But you passed the vitamin water?
What are you doing? Can goods. Fries before guys.
You creep.
We need help for everyone in this room. She's still going. On 14 minutes.
Oh, cancer!
I just witnessed cancer got fries to help my problems.
Yeah, right.
Berta said I have good skin, but I just use Facetune.
Congratulations.
Right
Did you
there.
want an award?
Right there.
Would you like the Nobel Peace Prize for your markings?
Ooh, models.
I'm gonna get dehydrated.
Oh my god. I got that.
Yeah, you're not using that. Me on a Saturday night.
Thirsty.